is going to happen save for intensified repression and suppression, persecution, and also manipulation, patronage, and so on and so forth. Definitely there will be some heightened activity in the parliament where you are going to have this hot debate about the general court martial, and now that the MPs have gotten some money, it's going to be some heated debate there. Of course, there is going to be a fight we're also going to put up because we'll not have Mr. Museveni to just have it his way, the way he deems it. Definitely will not just go with it without a fight. So let him brace up for a tough fight we are going to put up. Resuscitating the defunct general court martial is one thing we are going to fight tough. But again, there is also the issue of Parliament again having those kind of machinations about reforms. There will be some diversionary debate about, electoral reforms and whatnot, which may not yield anything. But by and large, what needs to be done is just people organizing themselves for a pushback if we are to change anything.
I was in Parliament as a journalist. When you look at the Parliament of the Musumbas, the Watchers, the Kazoras, with the elders like Luzindana, was a Parliament that was concerned with the future. Concerned, and they had a discussion among themselves almost every evening. Our Parliament is money. It's not about Uganda. Even to get people with whom you can have a conversation about the future of Uganda is very difficult. And I am unlucky because the Musumbas, the people I have mentioned, I saw them in the Parliament. And actually I thought that's what takes place in Parliament. And Museveni likes that. He likes that. But also, even outside Parliament,
consider leaving Parliament now that you say is of low quality, people you can't have a discussion with.
Then I also live in Uganda, because if Uganda is under Museveni is of low quality.
Okay.
I told the people in my constituency that people go to town every day looking for money. Some get, some don't. But you don't cover yourself with a blanket and cry. You continue trying. So where we are governed by the military. Museveni and his son and brother. Even the next election, Sari is a bit smarter, the son is reckless. When people were beaten in Kawempe, the military denied, the police denied him. He said, no, we are the ones who are there. Where we are going, we must brace ourselves. Because Museveni, officially at 80, is becoming weaker. My father died. I witnessed how people become weaker in old age, day by day. So you now have at least officially an 80-year-old man in charge of a country, and is being aided by his son, who he keeps sending. Sometimes is the one in charge of foreign policy, in charge of deployment, in charge of regional affairs. And his son thinks, because I think he's grown up seeing violence, that these things are going to be sorted out that way. So that's the sort of election, because you ask yourself, what crime did Narukora and his party commit in the Kawempe for them to be treated the way they were treated? What crime? But from the beginning of the process to the end, they were being beaten, and I know all of us are going to be subjected to the same things, because now government is fractured. So each relative has interest. Those who are in gold have interest. Those who are in cows have interest. These Ofonopondos are like us. Cabinet ministers are just like. So the government is around the family. So that question, if you want an answer, maybe you bring Saleh here or Muhozi, they will tell you which the nature of the election will have. In 20 up to 203, 205, some of the structures were still working. The Ofonopondos were at the secretariat, they were writing some papers. I don't know even whether people still remember that Todongo is the Secretary General of NRM. I don't know if they remember. Because people who are active running in the country, it is Museveni, it is his son, it is his brother. And he has his other brothers who are trying to... so that's where we can pretend about it, but that's how elections are going to be organized.